Hey y'all, what it do? I need some footage to get to y'all because my computer is running slow and I need to unload some stuff. That's all that's wrong with it, is just I have so much stuff on it that I need to unload some stuff so that I can get this vlog. So I'm still working on the Scentsy Family Reunion 2024, the reunion vlog that's coming. That's gonna be, it should, when I get everything centered down and clipped down and edited and everything, it should be about maybe an hour and a half maybe. But right now we pushing 2 hours and 5 minutes, so that's got to be taken care of. But that is that. To all my new subscribers that have joined today's Vibe, I am Vibe, aka Angela. Angela is the government name, but Vibe is who I am known for in Scentsy world. And some of the people who are my friends on Facebook and everything, they come to know me as Vibe also. I've had that nickname since around 2002. What else? I am the mother of 4 boys, 4 young men. My oldest just turned 27 on the 18th. My youngest turned 22 on July 18th. And then I have a 23-year-old. He'll be 24 this year. And a 25-year-old who will be 26 next year. What else? Wow, Newbie is going to be his Kobe year. This is Newbie's Kobe year. Wow. That's pretty cool. He was born in 2000. He's my 2000 baby. And I have a 6-year-old Yorkie who turned 6 on June 13th. She has been with me since she's been 8 months old. Her name is Luna Bean. Speaking of Bean, today is Kobe Bean's birthday. Happy birthday to the legend, the one, the only Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace. You are remembered daily, just like those of my ancestors and my loved ones. What else can I tell you about today? All right, so I have some time to kill while I'm sitting here. I dropped newborn off at work and I just didn't feel like going all the way home. And I just was like, okay, I'm just going to sit in the car outside and just watch everything around me until it's time for me to be on the road to go to my friend Lee's house. And today is the day she is having oh my gosh, I forgot what she called it, but she's having a medium at her house. So I was like, of course I can come to Pottstown and see this medium. It is Friday. Enjoy your day, and it's all about doing that inner work for me. If you know me and you've been watching the vlogs on my channel, or you've watched any of the videos, if you watched the introduction video that's on there, you know about my AIR method. The AIR method is adapt, inner work, and repeat. And we've all have things that we have to adapt to, that we have to adjust, that we have to pivot, that we have to detour. There's always things that we have to adapt to. That's one of the things that's ongoing throughout our whole lives until we transition. Inner work is one of those things that help you build yourself. And I like to say that our minds are like a house. So you have your mental house. And for me, inner work is like that self-awareness. It's like the foundation of your mental house is when you are doing that inner work, because that's what keeps your house stable. It's your foundation. It's what keeps it stable. It's what keeps and you have to really reevaluate your self-awareness, and you have to build it. You have to do the self-improvement. You have to learn the personal development skills, the communication skills. You have to learn about emotional intelligence. You have to learn about what your boundaries are, what your triggers are. There's so many components to self-awareness, and that is where I am right now in this phase of my life. And I like to say that I've been a coach, but I'm not a certified coach. I am a certified goal success coach, but I'm not. I can say that I'm a resilience expert, a mental resilience expert, just by my 22 plus years of being resilient and actually working on my self-improvement, my personal development, all the while being resilient. There are so many instances, air cycles as I like to call them, in my life where I've learned something about doing the adapting and doing the inner work that have really helped me to grow personally, to handle what I had to handle this year with the passing of my top pop, who was my parent and who was my last parent, the parent that who raised me, who was there throughout my entire life. And there are some things that I'm working through with that. So our air cycles are important, and that is what I have made this channel to be. Didn't even know it when I started in 2006. That's what it has been, an air cycle. My first video is my first video was in 2006, and it was of my cousin Myron's tattoo party, which I did get a tattoo. And he passed away in 2006, in June of 2006. He got into a motorcycle accident. And that was my first jolt of self-awareness, of adapting, because I had to adapt to that death. That was my first jolt of not even... That jolted me to self-awareness, to be like, to really, I was already aware of my emotions and all of that, and that I was an emotional person. I already knew that, but that death was my first realization of life, of living. 2002, I had Nation. Nation was my first, was that point where I had to adapt, to the new reality that I was living now that I am the parent of a special needs child. Everything that comes and that came with that, I had to adapt to. The late milestones, him not being able to do certain things that his children his age could do. So that was that point of adapting, when I first learned about adapting. And what's funny is the self-awareness that I came to when Myron passed was just, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal, and it was heartbreaking, because that he was the first person to pass that was close to me, that was really close to me. Like, that was like a brother to me. Like, we grew up together. I watched them. That was a close bond, and that was very, very hard, but I understood why it had to come, because the following year is when I lost my mom. She passed away of breast cancer. So I say all this in to say that the AIR method, if you do it, if you sit and you think about it, and you allow yourself to really do that inner work, really sit with yourself and go deep with yourself instead of push stuff away, you will see how you adapt, and you do the inner work, and you have repeated. You will see how many air cycles, and you'll be able to pinpoint the air cycles that you've had in your life, and it'll change your life. Like, you'll have stories. I have so many stories. This past 4 years for me have been a lot. And I just want to thank everybody that's still rocking with me, that's growing with me. And just know that I thrive. I thrive off of seeing personal growth. I thrive off of sharing, like genuinely sharing And that's some things that I haven't really seen a lot of. But let me get to driving because it's time to hit the road. And yeah, here's this little vloggy vlog. It's a talking vlog, but thank you for staying and completing it. If you have completed it and you have got to the end of this vlog, just comment a frog emoji. That would be cool. That would be cool. And yeah, look for more lives. Which day would you guys like to do like a Q&A live? I just want to open up dialogue. I want to have dialogue, and it's to discuss things, not to discuss things that I've already discussed and that ain't going nowhere. Like that's not it. That's not where I'm at. And my boundaries are my boundaries. Where are you at in your growth cycle? Where are you at in as far as really reevaluating as far as your personal growth and how far you've grown? Let's discuss. I'm gone. So I just got in from the gathering with the medium at Lee's house in Pottstown today. And I will say that just a lot of clarity and confirmation of things that I knew that were real, and that just things that are amazing. And to learn about a young man who was 18 when he was in the service, and the things that he had to do as a sniper, and just how he feels now, and how things are being helped, how he's being helped now, which is none. Wow. The world is in need of healing. Everybody is not okay. And it shows. But the reading was awesome. She is one awesome lady, Michelle. She picked up on my mom right away. Somebody else there picked up on my dad. It was just my birth dad. It was just pretty awesome. The things that they were saying and what I resonated with, like, yep, I kind of knew that. So continuing to trust the process. I am exhausted. It was a lot of emotions, a lot of crying, because there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people that she read for. So just hearing 9 people it's a lot of crying, a lot of emotion, a lot of energy. So I'm exhausted, but I just wanted to come in and tell y'all how that went. I might remember more word for word, but just a lot of confirmation about being alone and just knowing that they're proud of me. It's just all that I really need, and that things are good. Okay. I'm tired.